Hi, Nathaniel Stewart here in Washington, D.C. covering the tax day Tea Party. Many groups and media outlets on the left, specifically the Huffington Post, the New York Times, and MSNBC, are relentlessly trying to portray Tea Party goers as racist and hateful. Is this true? I'm going to talk to those attending, and you can decide for yourself.
Frank Rich just put out an article, it's in the New York Times, and basically what it implies is that if you're black and you're at a Tea Party, that you don't understand the civil rights movement of 1964.
Well, what Frank Rich needs to understand is that black and white people came together during the civil rights movement. The majority of those people out there were Republicans. Democrats have been following Democrats, black Americans have been following Democrats off of a cliff for the last 40 years. We've been in the wilderness. We haven't gotten any better. They haven't done anything better for my people. So I'm out here with my family of Tea Party people, Democrats, Republicans, Independents. We're all out here to, number one, save our country. It's not that we hate the president. It's not that we hate the Democrats, but we love our country. We love our children, and we need for everyone in the whole United States of America to understand why we're doing what we're doing. We're allowed to have a voice just like they're allowed to have a voice. So I disagree with him vehemently.
Well, my feelings would be he might not understand exactly what the Tea Party stands for. It's about American values.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, this whole thing with the racism stuff is just ridiculous. I'm tired of it. Even I get home and I get infuriated. How can they keep on talking about, you know, black this or I mean, if I'm against his policy, am I prejudiced?
How am I confused about freedom?
And
I don't understand.
MSNBC has been reporting that black conservatives have been called Oreos, traitors, and Uncle Tom by other blacks. What's your feelings on that?
Well, I really have no feelings about that. MSNBC, number one, if we're talking about Olbermann, Keith Olbermann is not a black person. I am not an Oreo. I am a very aggressive, assertive, professional black woman. I'm intelligent. I have children, grandparents, and so that doesn't matter to me. We have always had, I would say, interracial differences, even within my own people. But the truth be told is that that's simply not true.
I say that's the oldest tactic in the world, race baiting, trying to pit us against each other. The circles that I travel in include black people, white people, but specifically black people that believe in truth, that believe in the same freedoms that I believe in. They just don't choose to show that on television. They choose to show all those people that agree with their standpoint or their opinion. They can call us whatever we like, but we're educated, we know the Constitution, we know what the truth is, and more importantly, we know what freedom is.
Well, I've heard that too, and Chris Matthews says these Tea Parties are monochromatic. I like to call Chris Matthews out on that. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Again, if anyone wants to call someone an Uncle Tom, first read the book. Uncle Tom was a heroic figure. Uncle Tom stood up against the Democrat Simon Legree, who wanted to enslave those people. He stood up and he fought, and he was willing to die for freedom. So anyone who wants to call me or any other African American an Uncle Tom doesn't know what they're talking about, because you don't know what an Uncle Tom is. You're a Sambo, you're a Quimbo, you're working for the Democrats. That's the party of slavery, and you're continuing the enslavement of our people.
Keith Olbermann says that Tea Party goers are scared of the president because he's black. Are you scared of the president because he's black?
I'm scared of the president because he's white. What does Keith Olbermann have to say about that?
I'm afraid that he's continuing Bush administration in the same legislation that Bush had proposed. I'm afraid that he's not held up to his end of the bargain.
Nobody is afraid of the president, for any reason. The color of his skin is not a reason for people to fear him. What we fear is loss of liberty. What we fear is our rights being taken away. If he's coming on into the White House with a progressive agenda, trying to push socialism on us, that is taking away our freedom and eliminating what the United States were founded on.
I say that they miss out on the fact that he's also half white. His color's got nothing to do with it. Again, people see their freedoms being lost, and if they're afraid of anything, that's what it is. Doesn't matter what color he is. I know that people of all different races and backgrounds support him. We just happen to have a different opinion. And again, I'm not affiliated with the Tea Party, but I believe the people out here believe the same thing that I do.